Today, we're going to cover the 6 different neighborhoods that comprise the city of San Carlos. We're going to talk about some of the unique aspects of each neighborhood and why certain neighborhoods might be a good fit for you and why some may not be a good fit. For those of you that are new to the channel, my name is Chuck Gillooly. I am a top producing realtor on the San Francisco Peninsula, focusing on everything San Carlos. So before we dive into the specific neighborhoods, I want to take a second to quickly recap several reasons why people find San Carlos such a great place to live. And there's 4 of them. 1, great location. Number 2, award-winning schools. Number 3, fantastic downtown area. And number 4, it's got an outstanding community feel. So now that you've decided that San Carlos is the place you want to live, let's talk about the neighborhoods in specific. And we'll start from the east and work our way west. The very first neighborhood we're going to talk about is called Clearfield Park. And you may also know that as the greater east side of San Carlos. Now, this is the neighborhood that's located in between El Camino and 101. Some of the great parts about this, number 1, it's probably the most affordable neighborhood in San Carlos. If you're on a budget and you don't have a lot of money to spend and you want to get into the market, this is often a place where people start. Some of the positive attributes of this neighborhood is it's one of the most affordable in San Carlos. There's a lot of quaint neighborhoods. The location's great. You're very close to the downtown San Carlos, and you're also really close to your commute routes too, probably closer than any other neighborhood. Some of the negative parts of this neighborhood is that although they're quaint neighborhoods, you do share them in common with some of the industrial parts of San Carlos. You've got warehouses down there, and you've got the booming biotech industry that's starting to pop up on the greater east side. This neighborhood is a great fit for people that are just starting to get into the housing market in San Carlos because, as I mentioned, it is one of the more affordable neighborhoods in San Carlos. So this neighborhood is really ideal if you're just starting to get into the market or trying to get into the San Carlos market as a first-time buyer because of the affordability. If you're a family and you're looking to upsize to a $2 or $3 million home with 5 bedrooms, this probably isn't the right neighborhood for you. So moving further west takes us over into a neighborhood called El Sereno Corte. And one of the big sub-neighborhoods in El Sereno Corte is one of the most well-known neighborhoods in San Carlos called White Oaks. White Oaks is one of the key neighborhoods in the flats of San Carlos. And it's characterized by some beautiful homes, very walkable to both schools, parks, and downtown. And it's got very much of a kind of a bedroom feel. It's very much on the quiet part of town. So this neighborhood's ideal for, obviously, if you're a family with kids, you've got great schools close by, and if you want to be close to downtown, it's also a great fit. Since White Oaks is in the flats of San Carlos, if you're looking for a home with a view, or if you want to be close to the happening part of downtown, this is probably not the right neighborhood for you. The next neighborhood we're going to discuss is just the one directly north of White Oaks, and it's known as Howard Park. Just like White Oaks, this neighborhood is located in the prime flat area of San Carlos. And it's actually a little bit closer to the downtown dining and shopping district than White Oaks is. It's also characterized by some fabulous streets and some beautiful, beautiful homes. It's got some great parks and some great schools as well. Just like White Oaks, this is a great neighborhood if you are looking to be close to downtown, if you want to be close to schools, if you're looking for walkability. This is an ideal neighborhood for you. However, if, like with White Oaks, if you're on a limited budget or you're a first-time buyer, Howard Park is one of the more expensive neighborhoods in San Carlos, and it may not be a good fit for you. So now that we've covered the 3 neighborhoods that comprise the flats of San Carlos, we're going to talk about the 3 neighborhoods that make up the hills of San Carlos. And the very first one we're going to talk about is one called Alder Manor. This neighborhood's located west of Alameda, and some of the positive attributes of this neighborhood is you've got some newer homes on larger lots with some spectacular views. This neighborhood is ideal if you have children who are going to either St. Charles or charter school. Why? Because a good chunk of Alder Manor is located in the Redwood City School District. So it's very important to know when you're looking in this neighborhood which streets are zoned for San Carlos schools and which ones are not. So if you are one of those people who absolutely have to have San Carlos schools, this may not be the right neighborhood for you. The next neighborhood we're going to talk about is Beverly Terrace. It's just adjacent to Alder Manor and has some of the same characteristics. It's got some breathtaking views, large, more modern homes on very large lots. It's probably a bit more hilly than Alder Manor. This neighborhood will be a very good fit for you if views are at the very top of your list. I've sold a number of homes up in this neighborhood, and I can tell you firsthand, there are homes that have spectacular panoramic views of San Francisco, the Bay, the South Bay, even the Western Mountain Range. However, this neighborhood may not be right for you if you truly desire a flat, walkable neighborhood that's close to downtown and close to your commute routes. The final neighborhood we're going to discuss is called Cordes, and it's on the northernmost part of San Carlos, and it actually shares a border with Belmont. The positive attributes of this neighborhood are it's one of the older neighborhoods in San Carlos, so if older architecture is your thing, there are some homes you'll really like in this neighborhood. It's also surprisingly close to the downtown dining and shopping district. And lastly, from an affordability standpoint, this is one of the more affordable neighborhoods in San Carlos as well. It's super important for you to be in the San Carlos School District and in the Carl Mountain High School boundary, then this is the right neighborhood for you. It's actually one of the few neighborhoods in San Carlos that's actually zoned for Carlmont because it's pretty hilly. So there you have it, folks. These are the 6 neighborhoods that comprise the city of San Carlos. From the lively energy of downtown to the tranquility of the hills, there's definitely something for everyone here. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and stay tuned for more great content on everything San Carlos.